went before in a quadruped position. So your knees, feet, hands are on the ground. We're gonna do some more cat-cows. But before we do that, go ahead and float your knees so that way you're in a floating quadruped. Hopefully you can do this with your toes tucked. Jesse, I'm gonna say, yeah, tuck your toes. Well, whichever feels better, Jesse.
I'm tucking my toes.
Yeah, whichever feels better for your foot. Everyone else can tuck. Cool. Everyone else can, yeah, tuck their toes. Your hands are right under your shoulders. You're spinning your pinky side of your hand out a tiny bit so your triceps can roll in and your shoulders can slide away from your ears, right? Making some space. Shoulder blades are rolling down and you're still breathing really freely. And then once you have all of this and your hip flexors feel relaxed at the top of your thighs, then start to find that subtle cat-cow back and forth action again, right? Use the ground under your hands to help you to move from one into the other, but still keeping your knees really low. Floating off the ground, but ever so slightly. Nice. Good. Yeah, and if you're doing it right, should be building some heat, some core strength, and also kind of starting to loosen up the hips, shoulders, neck. Let's do a couple more. Try to keep your knees off the ground ever so slightly the whole time. Yeah, good. Nice job. And then come to neutral, knees stay floating, toes are tucked, and you're just gonna press through your hands nice and slowly and make your way. Your knees lifting up, hips sliding back onto down dog. Cool. Pedal out your down dog. Make whatever fidgets necessary to find a comfortable down dog. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And then we're going to rock the hips forward and down through a plank all the way forward. Reach as far forward as you can. Elliot's used to doing this. This is a planche prep position. So you're reaching over your fingers, shoulders as far forward as you can. Tuck your pelvis underneath you and stay lifted, stay buoyant. Press your fingers into the ground. And then use the fingers pressing into the ground to start to slide your hips back towards a down dog. Nice and slow. Arms stay really strong, like tree trunk-like. Nice, good. And we'll do the same exact thing again. So the hips are gonna slide forward and down. Nice and slow. Shoulders end up way in front of your fingers if you can. If you need to adjust your feet position in order to do that, go for it. Shoulders rolling back, ear away from your ears, crown of the head reaches forward, and then back to down dog. Down dog, pedal out. So, and then we're just gonna do this same thing a few more times. Going from the down dog, reaching forward. Hips stay, yep. Stay light, and you reach your head forward, shoulders over your fingertips. Planche prep. And then work your way back to down dog. Nice. And then once more. Planche prep. Hold it. Go for it. Maybe launch yourself off of your toes. And then slowly work your way back to down dog. Cool. Reach. All right, so now come to a high plank. Keep your knees off the ground if you like, if you can. And then we're just gonna, take one hand, take the right hand, make it a little bit of distance, like feet are gonna be hips width distance. So you have a little bit of base of support. So you can shift your weight to your left hand only and take your right hand and just reach straight forward. Keep your hips really square. And then put the right hand down. And then take your heels, drop them off to the left, side plank. And then raise your right hand straight up. And press your left hand straight down. And then come back. Stay in your high plank, same thing on the side. Take the left hand, reach your way forward, like you're gonna shake somebody's hand. Nice. Keep those hips tucked, commit to the abs. Awesome. Thumbs up, you got it. And then you're gonna turn your heels off to the right, and then raise that hand, that left hand up, side plank. Awesome. And then back to the middle. And then take a knee, take a break. So similar flow, now we're gonna do it from elbows. And we're gonna also do a little bit of leg kicking. So set up an elbow plank. Go ahead and do that. Yes, you can do an elbow plank too.
Yeah, I know.
Word. Elbow planks are good. So elbow plank, try to get your forearms to be parallel. That's the key. And your palms are pressing down into the ground. That's the key. And that's what helps you to, again, reaching your shoulders away from your ears. Crucial work for strength. Yeah. All right. And then take your right heel and lift it up. Just the hip height. Float the right foot if you can. Squeeze your butt. And then take your left hand and reach it forward if you can. At the same time.
Opposite hand or same hand?
Opposite.
Okay.
Opposite. And then put those down. And then whichever hand you raised, that's the hand that's going to turn into a side plank. So turn into a, if your left hand went forward, you're going to do a left side plank. Reach your left hand up into the air, drop your heels to the right side. Boom. Good. Yep.
So you put your elbow down on the hand that was up, so, or is the hand that was up staying up as you go to the other elbow?
Hand that was up stays up. And then the same thing, yeah, on the other side. So it's all cool. All right. So for solidarity, let's all meet an elbow plank. And we're gonna do one more set of down dogs. Bird dogs. Skip the side plank. Just meet me in an elbow plank. Forearms pressing strongly, hands pressing strongly, reaching those shoulder blades down your back. Kick your right heel up, lift it. And then reach the opposite hand, reach it. Cool. Put those back. Same thing other side. Take the left foot, lift it up, squeeze your butt. Good. Take the right hand, reach it forward. Awesome. Put it back and relax everything down. All right. Cool, cool, cool.